Are you ready? Let's go!
After staying the night in Ha Giang, we set off early to hit the road and make tracks on our 129km ride to Dong Van. We had some planned stops on the way, so we knew it would take us a little bit longer than the 4.5 hours showing on Google Maps. Little did we know just how long it would take us.
We've got an early pit stop going on because the bag nearly flew off.
First view check. Wow, looks incredible. How's it going?
It's going well. We are about an hour in, half an hour in.
Yeah.
Enjoying it. The roads are pretty good condition. The amount of traffic is manageable, but the views have just started to be a bit more impressive, so
Onwards.
onwards and upwards.
Demi's on the snacks.
Why don't you tell me the truth? How many subs you got, bro?
That was deceptive. That looks like a crinkly crisp.
Go on, open it. Let's have a look.
Not what you... Does that look like that?
I don't know. It looks a bit. It's like a corn puff, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but where are the airy flaky holes? This is airy flaky holers.
Oh, does it taste nice?
Tastes like salt.
Wow, that is a big portion. Thank you so much.
This is perfect.
Thank you so much. Come on. Enjoy, everyone. There's just no need.
We would recommend taking a fair bit of water and food with you along the loop. That said, there are quite a few little shops dotted along the route for when you get thirsty or need a sweet treat for an energy boost. So it's a good idea to make sure you'll have a decent amount of cash on you too.
What's the name?
Fred.
How's everyone feeling?
It's a bit fatigued.
Yeah.
Been a long drive sesh there, but it's been really good.
Snap it.
Tree lad!
Huh?
Tree lad! Tree lad!
Flipping heck. And that's all just in the space of like 1 minute filming all that crazy stuff.
Live to you from Annette in Ha Giang Loop.
Who is she?
Annette,
Annette.
not Annette.
So we've completed day 1 of the Ha Giang Loop, and
The longest day.
Yeah.
6 hours of driving.
longer than that. I think we did about 8 hours.
Well, yeah, 6 hours flat out driving on the route planner, but
Yeah.
if you factor in the stops, it was longer than that door to door.
Yeah, so we've done probably about 8.5 hours through the day today. We set off at about 9:30, I think.
So
Yeah, we've had a bit of a weird end to the day,
Yeah.
which we'll fill you in on tomorrow when we
things
go
went a
for
bit
day 2.
pear-shaped after sundown. But
Yeah,
other than that, it's been pretty good.
but we'll fill you in tomorrow. Good night. Thank you, come on. Right.
What are we saying, Cole?
Wait to be
Wait to be wowed.
wowed, wait to be amazed.
Okay.
They cannot be as bad as those pancakes that we got in New
Wyan might watch this.
Oh, she was lovely.
After tucking into our radioactive pancakes, we mapped out the day's driving ahead. At this point in the loop, we could have gone one of a few different ways depending on what we wanted to see. We started off to Mayovac, which was around an hour away, and we then carried on to Zuzar, which was another 3 hours further from there. We chose this route because it would take us to a really impressive mountain pass that is notorious for being extremely narrow, with a massive drop of hundreds of metres right next to you, so we had to see it for ourselves.
Right, day 2. Windy and wet in the night, but
Slept well.
woken up feeling pretty fresh. So gonna get back on the old bikes here and see what today has in store for us, I think.
Well, yesterday we did 140 kilometres and I think we were driving for about 8 hours, and today is going to be, with some stops, yeah, loads of stops, probably about 5.5 hours worth of driving. Today is going to be 90 kilometres, so let's see, got a whole convoy going.
Squadron.
Today's going to be about 90 kilometres, and we've got a couple of stops on the way as well. But yesterday was really nice, the weather was like perfect, we didn't get any rain. This morning's a little bit wet and cloudy, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the little hiccup that we had last night, which we were going to tell you about, which we didn't, we basically turned up to our homestay. It was dark, we'd been driving all day, and we turned up and they basically said, oh, we don't have a room for you, and they'd cancelled it. Just give it away. And we're in the middle of nowhere, so there is quite a lot of homestays luckily, so we managed to stay with Demi and Pete. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get on the road and we'll catch up with you in a bit. The busiest petrol station in the world. First stop of the day, we've only been going like 10 minutes, so yeah, this is why it takes us so long to get anywhere, but look at that. There's this mountain pass that basically goes around the edge of the mountain, and then you've got these spectacular view. They were more brave than us. Pete's ridden motorbikes in the UK and he's like a super confident rider, so
You fancied it?
he fancied it. But yeah, we're gonna walk it, so yeah, we'll let you know how it goes. Hello!
Oh yeah.
Alex has just realised he's still got his helmet on. Well, to be fair, protecting yourself against all of the rocks and debris. So. Which Demi and Pete are climbing up to now, but there's a rock up at the top there that you can stand on and get a picture. It's incredibly windy, incredibly wet, so we're not the best. I'm okay with heights, but
I'm not the biggest fan of the old heights.
So we've decided to call it quits at this point. I think I might have a little one. See you soon. Oh my God, Pete! Jesus Christ!
Oh no, that's not good.
Flipping heck! Stop making them take their hands off. They're literally on the most dangerous road in Vietnam, and you're like, give us a wave. I made it up to the top, and I got some videos and some pictures, which I'll show you. But
I got semi to the top.
yeah, you went part way up. It was pretty high, and when you stood on the edge, there was literally nothing around you. There's nothing below you. It's just this like sharp rock that comes out, and you basically just like stood on that. And then when the wind blows, you think, Christ, like I could literally go at any minute. So it's not ideal, not for people who don't like heights.
Yeah,
that is certain.
that is correct.
So we're just walking back now. It was super busy there. We'll add some clips of what was happening up the top. It was just mental. There was like dance competitions going on, and there was just people everywhere.
Oh.
So it says here that the toilet has a view. So I'm gonna go down and have a look. Dark corridor, and wow, okay, that is interesting. Never seen a toilet like this before. That is absolutely incredible. So they weren't lying, you do definitely get a toilet with a view. That is absolutely insane. Did you ask his name? Toon. Oh.
Like the twos.
Should we just...
We'll just take you in his face then.
After a much needed break to have some lunch and play with the cutest puppy in Vietnam, we set back off on the road. The scenery kept blowing our socks off at pretty much every turn, with breathtaking view after breathtaking view. But with far fewer than half the hours of light left remaining in the day, it dawned on us that we hadn't actually covered half the day's distance yet. And then to top it off, we started to encounter some major roadblocks and obstacles that put some serious spanners in the works.